Hey guys, so today I'm showing you a yellow, purple and black set that I did for my lovely client. I've already applied my clear base and I'm going straight in with Glitterbels Purple Rain, which is one of my favourite purples from the collection. Applying at the cuticle and dragging down the nail. I'm using my size 12 Glitterbels brush as well. You can get all of these products from the direct links below. So now I'm adding my gold leaf just with my brush and applying it to the wet acrylic. Because it's still wet, it'll stay and stick to it. I'm going in now with one of my premixed glitters. These are coming really soon to my website. There's going to be many colours, so keep a little eye out for those. Now I'm going in with Glitterbels Buttercup, which is my favourite yellow from the collection because it's got a slight sheen to it. Not a glitter, just a sheen. The next nail I'm going in with is two of my premixed glitters. Applying at the cuticle and dragging down. This is going to be a glitter ombre, two different tones of purples. Applying my darker purple now to the end, blending up the top line and pulling it down the rest of the nail. I'm then going to go in again with my top colour just to blend that back down. Just swiping very, very softly with my brush so I don't take off all the product while it's still wet. Here on this nail I'm going to start on the very end of it with my Glitterbels Carbon Black. Just a nice thin layer, swiping and dragging it all down. Going in with a second bead just to make it a little bit tidier because I missed a little bit there in the corner. Going in with Purple Rain, blending up the top line first and then dragging down the nail. I do a lot of dragging on this because, as I'm sure everyone knows, it can be quite difficult sometimes to blend colours with black acrylics. I'm applying my Buttercup at the top, but I'm doing it just messy and rough because I'm actually going to cover up where the blend is, so I don't need to make it blended. I'm using very, very, very small amount of the Purple Rain just to marble on top of the yellow there, just tapping it very lightly with my brush and doing the same again with Carbon Black. Going in now with my premixed glitter, and that's where I was saying is going to cover up the messiness. Just using the very tip of my brush and dragging it across the nail and just tapping very, very lightly. Like I did before, I'm just placing on my gold leaf with my brush, not picking it up with anything else, and I'm applying it where the acrylic is still drying. And there we have it. So on this little pinky finger, we're going to go in first of all with a whole layer of Buttercup all the way down the nail. These acrylics that have got a slight sheen as well, as you might be able to tell, give really good coverage. So now I'm going in with Purple Rain, dragging it across the nail first, wiping my brush and then just tapping the product to blend it out a little bit but not too much so it's not too messy. And again adding more black. And then tapping with the tip. As you can see, I pick up a very, very small bead and I just touch it on the nail to drag it down. Applying yet again more gold leaf. So the thumb, I'm going to do Carbon Black first on the very tip, and then we're going to do Glitter Fade on this one. So the black first, nice thin layer. The first bead of the glitter I'm applying very close to the line to get the blend down it, like I do when I'm doing an ombre with colours, not just glitters. And then I always apply my second bead afterwards. So again, my second bead for the cuticle, and then dragging down. You'll have to let me know in the comments, by the way guys, if you like these premixed glitters and if you're excited for them like I am. So I'm going in now and capping with my Glitterbels glass slippers. I am going to do this one in two beads because it's quite a long nail, so I thought, no, I'm not going to be able to do this in one bead. It does look like my thumb is touching that nail, I'll have you know it wasn't, it's just the angle of the silly camera. So I did a slow-mo because I found it really satisfying. You may have all noticed if you've watched any of my other videos that I seem to like adding in these slow-mos at the moment. Like, look at that, see? That to me is just really satisfying. So this is what I do with my e-file. I go in at the cuticle first and then down each side of the nail and the centre. The e-file that I use is the Up200, and I use the drill bit heads, which are also on my website, as well as the drills that you can get from us too. But like I said, it will be in the description box below for you if any of you guys are interested in checking out our website or any of our social media accounts. That would be great. Using my Glitterbels Metal File Board and the refills, I'm using the 150 grit. I don't show all of this, but as you all know, and you can watch in more depth on other videos that I've previously done, I always go into my sidewalls first, and then I go up and across the nail, up into the cuticle first, and then across the whole rest of the nail. So that's the finished one there for you, so you can see a little side view. Now I'm going in and I'm going to top coat of my Glitterbels No Wipe top coat, and I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of how I apply my crystals, but I do have a full video really in depth of how I apply my crystals. But just in short for you, I normally use a resin glue for the smaller crystals, and then I like to use clear acrylic, just small amounts of it if I use much bigger crystals or the pointy back crystals. So going in with some resin glue there, placing on my crystals with my pincers, and then allowing 60 seconds for them to dry. And this is the finished look, guys. So let me know in the comments what you think, and if you like them or if you think they're a little bit too crazy for you. But my client loves a colour clash, and to be honest, I don't think they clash. I like crazy things. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you're not already subscribed, then please do. And thanks. So see you again soon, guys, on the next video. Bye!